I got right, I got heart, I won't die, I'ma fight. I go down, then I strike, I go hard day and night, yeah.
Cruise 11 got his first keys for his first property.
The most emotional and stressful time of my entire life.
You guys ready to see Cruz? He's about to make his big screen appearance. Weekly gang, we are back. Everyone breathe. There is a lot to tell you guys. You can see I'm smiling. I've had probably the most stressful 9 to 12 days of my life ever. And we're all in the room. Look, we're all back. This is the first time we've seen each other in 12 days together as a team. Yeah. So I'm going to fill you in on all the things that's been happening, how my life has basically turned upside down. But you are in my media room at home, and we've set it all up. The team are here. We're recording some videos, and I'm smiling again. I'm happy. And guess who's going to be making an appearance on this weekly? Yeah, you always make an appearance. He's back again, guys.
Yeah.
He's back. He's back in a selfie time like this. Yeah. He's back again. Also, guys, did you check out Duna's video on YouTube?
Absolutely amazing.
Check out Duna's video.
Link up here.
Get subscribing to his channel. What a video. Unbelievable. And I do actually want to say on the weekly, but I've already told these guys, like I said, it's been the most stressful time of my entire life. And without these guys here, wouldn't have been very good, because they've really helped. They've made everything easier, and he's been sensational. He's been sensational. These two have been amazing. Me and Isabella are very grateful for our team. And let's film some videos, so I'm getting all emotional, and I'll catch you all in about 30 seconds.
These dismissing the hard work, they calling it talent. And I find that disrespectful, cause I put on the mileage. Up for the shit, but I'm down for the challenge. Step off the scene just to find me a balance. These niggas don't want it to get it, cause when it got hard, them niggas quit it. So much hustle, dog. It's all about that muscle, dog, yeah. Trying to make it out the struggle.
2 videos down. What a great day. The team are back together. We're all smiling. Couple of things that I'm going to fill you in on. Very important. Party wall agreements. We've got 2 of them signed off. You will see that later on in the week, because I'm going there. which meant digging has commenced. Concrete's being poured tomorrow. So I'm very, very happy about that. Key collection. Guys, Cruise 11 got his first keys for his first property last week on Tuesday. We haven't been able to collect the keys. We are going next week. I'm going to give you a rundown of that property, and I'm very happy. Is it a record, guys? 4 days old. First property. Has anybody done that before? I have no idea. But stick around, because this weekly is going to be insane.
Weekly gang. So it's time to fill you in on what has actually been happening to me and Isabella over the last 13 days. So as you can see behind me, this is a hospital canteen. It's Burton Hospital, and me and Isabella and Cruz have been in hospital now for 12 days with Cruz, 13 days just me and Isabella. And yeah, it's been super emotional, super stressful. The most emotional and stressful time of my entire life. I've never, ever been through anything like this. And I've been super quiet, and I've not really put it out to anybody apart from the people who are very close to us. Property Circle members, I let them know in the Mighty Network that I was tied up for a little bit. And, you know, people have been amazing. Yeah, it probably took me 3 or 4 times to record this, because it's been quite difficult. So, Cruz was born on 24th of February at 3:30 in the afternoon. Healthy weight, £8, 1, and everything was fine. No issues, no complications. It was just a very, very long labour, and we had an infection marker come back on his second blood test to say that there was a chance that he had an infection. Now, we was told that we have to stay in because he has to have a course of antibiotics. So obviously you can imagine 9 months, you know, you want to go home, but obviously we have to make sure Cruz is healthy. So all his observations were coming back fine. oxygen levels, breaths per second, temperature. Nothing was wrong, so we couldn't understand what was going on, showing no signs of an infection, no signs of illness, nothing at all. So they put us on a ward. We had our own private room, which was amazing, and we was told that the infection marker could be anything. It could be a chest infection, it could be from when the birth, like he took some knocks and bangs. But then we was also told that it could have been, I don't know why I'm getting upset, it could be meningitis, and he has to have certain tests, which I'm not going to go into the tests here because they're not nice. They're actually quite, it's just not nice. So yeah, obviously when do you know what, we're on day 12 and all his tests have come back and everything's negative. There's no infection. There was probably never an infection, we've been told today. He's had 12 days of antibiotics. I don't know why I'm getting upset, because he's happy and healthy. Anyway, he's had all the scans, he's had everything that you can think of, and they've come back to us today and they said he's happy and healthy 100%. He's never had an observation where anything's wrong. He's never shown any signs of illness, and they've treated him with 12 days of antibiotics. We've got 2 days left. We're coming home at Friday, 11 p.m. They're discharging us. And like I said, they've told us today that there was probably never an infection. It was an inflammation marker, but they have to take it to worst case scenario because he's a baby. A lot of the midwives on the ward kept saying to us, we don't understand why he's here, we don't get it, he's completely happy and healthy. If he was unwell, he wouldn't be on the ward with you, he'd be either down the other side of the hospital, or he would actually be transferred to Birmingham Children's Hospital where they can look after the babies correctly. So it has been it's been the most worst experience of my entire life, ever. I've never, ever been through anything like this. And Isabella, wow, she has managed this. You know, we've had a happy ending. Lots of children don't have a happy ending. Lots of couples come in here, lots of single parents, and, you know, they don't have good outlooks. We've seen some things in here that have obviously, you know, you hear the stories and you watch, and then it's just we've had it's very sad. But we're coming home Friday 11 o'clock, first day as a family. And we're very lucky. We're one of the lucky ones. And Cruz, to be fair, with all the antibiotics he's had, he shouldn't catch a cold for the next fucking 20 years of his life. So he's coming out like Superman. And we're happy, we're healthy. So yeah, we didn't really, I never put it on social media, I didn't tell anybody. We don't want people to feel sorry for us, because like I said, that's not who we are. Very positive thinkers. Tested, tell you what, my positivity was tested. Jesus. One tip I can give to any single person out there who's having children: don't Google shit, but everyone knows that. Don't Google stuff, because it just leads you down a rabbit hole. Still managed to keep everything afloat. Still managed to make sure everyone was moving forward. Still made sure all the developments were moving forward. I still tried to do as much as I could for the Property Circle members, who have been absolutely incredible. You guys are, honestly, you're amazing. Isabella, like I said earlier, I don't know what I'd do about that girl. She's incredible. She she has literally dragged us through as a family, kept everything sane, and we got a happy ending, which was incredible. But now I need to talk about my team as well. Duna and Phil, obviously my team knew. I had to tell my team certain things, and you know, this has been my headquarters for the last 12 days. This exactly where you're seeing me now is where I sit, and this is where the business has basically been running for 12 days from this canteen in Burton Hospital. Duna and Phil have been incredible, absolutely sensational. Again, I have no words for how amazing they are. TT, wow. When I say, again, incredible, that all these words are understatements, but then I have to talk about Tom Morello. I've known him a very long time, we're super close, we're like brothers, and I don't think I'd have coped this week without him. As in, me and Isabella, I don't think we would have been able to concentrate as much as we have on crews and everything else without Tom Morello. He has been the most amazing person and the most amazing friend I think anyone could ever have. He has single-handedly took control and literally made my life as easy as he could possibly make it without having to stress me out too much. He's been here every single day at this hospital, and we've practically run a multi-million-pound company from a canteen, from an iPad and a MacBook, and our payments that we make a week are anything from £30,000 to £200,000, and we've been running the business from here, and it's just gone to show me that with the right people around, you know, anything is possible. And I talk about it all the time when I'm doing seminars, having the right people around you, doing the right things, you know, your team, your network. Well, I have the greatest team ever. I literally am lost for words at how amazing these people are and how they have made these last 12 days for me and Isabella to be able to concentrate on the most important thing in the world, which is our son. And we finally get to come home in less than 48 hours. Is it less than 48 hours? No, actually, it's about, well, now we're looking at about 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now. So, yeah, we're coming home in about 50 hours. We're actually being discharged once he has his last antibiotic, and then we can come home. Yeah. Crazy experience. And very thankful. But you know what? It's actually made me change my perspective on a lot of things. Nobody who texts me, who has said anything to me, who has like text me repeatedly or asked me to do things, guys, none of you, don't feel any way, shape or form about it, because I never told any of you. So if you're watching the weekly and you're like, oh my God, I've literally hammered his phone for 2 weeks. Guys, that doesn't bother me at all. You didn't know, and I didn't tell you because, like I said, I'm not after sympathy. I don't need sympathy. I can deal with anything. Me and Isabel can deal with anything. So for you guys at home now watching this and going, oh, I can't believe I did that, guys, it's not your fault. If we didn't want you to text us, we'd have told you. So you kind of kept us sane as well, because having to deal with lots of things and multiple things that you guys have brought to us, even deals that you asked us to look over, and people who just needed advice that, you know, my phone goes constantly. You know who you are. I'm always messaging you to help you. You guys actually helped us through this. So don't feel any way, shape or form about sitting at home now thinking, oh my God, I can't believe I've done that while they're going through possibly the worst times of their lives. You actually helped us massively. And, you know, I didn't want people to know what was going on, because it's not a situation I want to spread to the world. I only want to, you know, make things happy, and I want people to have positive news. So now we've had the all clear today and been told all the good news today and everything's amazing. That's why I'm putting this into the weekly. I went home yesterday and shot some stuff for the weekly. Tomorrow I'm back out for a few hours. Friday I'll be out for a few hours, and then Saturday obviously will be my first day at home. I'm going to stay at home Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday I'll be back doing what I do best, which is making money. Yeah, but I do have a whole new take on certain things, and there's a lot of stuff that's been happening in the industry and in the property circle and with people and stuff like that, that, you know, I've opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I'm seeing a lot of things, and there's other educators out there, and there's other networking groups out there who phone me, who've called me in the last couple of weeks and, you know, said a few things to me about certain things that I don't agree with, which I'm not going to touch on at this precise moment in time because it's a happy day and I only want to spread happiness. But there's things that need to be addressed, and there's things that need to be talked about, and there's things that need to be spoke about in society in general. So we make sure there's no divides amongst people, and, you know, certain things that I want to touch upon, which I will, because like I said, I've got a whole new outlook on certain things. First and foremost, my family and my team are number one, and property circle members are super important to us because you are our network, and it's very important that we deliver on everything that we say. So when I'm back to work on Monday properly, a lot of things are going to change, and you're going to see a lot of new. You're probably going to see a bit more of the raw state, because I'm someone who says what I feel, and you guys probably see when I'm doing the weekly, I actually just talk as I talk, and I am what I am. I'm a property developer who does education as well, but I'm one of the ones that actually does the developing side of things. I'm not just a guy who stands in a room talking shit. So I think now you're going to see a bit more raw side of me, because life's too short and I don't have time to be messed about. I don't have time for my members to be messed about. And also my members need to understand that, you know, don't fall for this certain things, and don't fall for bits and pieces. I know it's like a bit of riddles at the minute. I'm just putting it out there for you guys, and this week I will talk about it. Later on in the weekly, when I'm home and I'm sitting down, I will have a conversation with you. But for now, we're happy, we're healthy, mother and baby are 150%. Cruz is now Superman because he has had 12 days, but will have 14 days antibiotics by the time he comes out, which means he's Superman. Wish he was anyway, and he's here to change the world, and he will be making his appearance on Saturday on the weekly. You guys will all see him, and then you will see him every single week now until he's 16 years old, and then he can make his own decision whether he wants to be on the weekly after that or not. So up to then we're making the decision for him. But yeah, I am super grateful, and a huge shout out to Burton Hospital, the midwives, the paediatricians, the consultants, the doctors. 10 out of 10, can't fault you. The most incredible people I think I've ever come across. Newfound respect for midwives. Didn't understand what they did, didn't understand their job. Now I get it, and yeah, absolutely amazing. And I feel like I have to do something. Me and Isabella have to do something for this hospital. We have to make sure that, you know, they get rewarded in a certain way. I don't know how, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something very special for this hospital, and you guys can stick around and see it. So yeah, quick update. It's been 15 minutes. Sorry for rambling, and see you tomorrow.
Weekly gang, it is Friday. It's about 1:45. It is exactly 1:45. Cruisy baby is coming home in an hour and 15 minutes. He's been discharged. We thought it was going to be at 10, 11 o'clock tonight, but they've discharged him at 10 o'clock this morning. But he has to wait for his last antibiotic at 2 o'clock. So, yep, we're coming home. I'm on my way from here to the hospital to collect him and Isabella. What a day. What a day. What a journey. Wow. But back to work, back to good things. Guys, look at this. Take a look down there. We have officially dug down for another extension, which we've had to go down a little bit further. We do not need to have a raft here, which is amazing. Concrete should have been poured yesterday. Obviously, the snow, yeah, it was postponed to today because of the snow. And then Craig has phoned us this morning saying the snow around by him is awful, but round here it's okay. So concrete will be poured on Monday. Listen.
You can't pour in under 3 degrees.
Listen. So anything can happen today. Anything can go wrong, and I'm still going to smile. It's the best day ever, like the greatest day ever, and I'm so happy. Guys, this got put on hold because of the party wall agreement. Now, we issued the party wall, sent it to them. I even think we sent it forwards and backwards, but them and them, just say, they're the two, obviously neighbours. Chatty patty, you ever heard that? Chatty patties, chatty patty. You know when people talk and everybody has an input and people say something and everything goes around and then things get confused and nothing is actually matching up with what everybody says. That's what the fuck happened here. Too many people talking shit. So they wanted to get a surveyor to come and check what we was doing was correct. They wanted to get a surveyor to check what we was doing was correct. And what numpty gets lumbered with the bill for the surveyors? Who gets lumbered, Tom? Me. I get lumbered with the bill. So we had our party wall guy meet up. They've been, how long did it take? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Our party wall was awesome. Our guy who does ours for us, absolutely sensational. Again, my team is the best team that you can actually get. We dealt with them. We're digging. We're ready. Party wall agreement signed. We got the contract back. Everything was done. Now it's time to cause a little bit of havoc. Because what he did was spiteful. There was no need for it. I've been lumbered with a bill. And revenge is a dish best served cold. And it's -1 degree. So, neighbours, enjoy the next however long I decide it's going to take to build this. All of this is causing a problem for the neighbour on that side. There's a lot more that's got to come from the back as well to go out there. We was going to move it Monday, but I'm taking a week off and I'm telling Craig, leave it. Another week ain't going to hurt nobody. Quick check up on this one, guys. Got a drawdown on this coming not next Friday, the Friday after. So we want to make sure that the money is where it's supposed to be. Down there, I said that we got the party wall contract back. No, we got the party wall agreement back signed. I used the word contract by accident. I know someone's going to pick it up and put it in there. But look at this. Absolutely incredible. This is flying, this is. We had the drawings back for the CGI as well while we were being in hospital. They will be up here next week. The hoarding will be down. And everything is just amazing today. Wow. Look at this. Look at the roof. This is incredible. 2 weeks I haven't been around doing anything, as in checking up on any of my properties or my developments. I've only been to 2 today.
Craig is absolutely screwed.
Why?
Because obviously he cancelled the pool today, cancelled the lads, all of that, and I've sent him the photo of the pavement draw. He's like, he's so angry.
Well, it's one. Listen.
Put him back 2 days, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 days. It's not a problem. This is amazing.
Obviously, Phil's standing in the 1 bedroom, we're standing in the other. This is the entrance into the ensuite. Then you've got a little lobby here, so obviously 1 door going there, 1 into here, steps down, and then we sort of lead back through into the main house then.
If you come this way is easier.
Yeah.
If you come here, you can see. So if you come into here, where Tom's going to come in the other side probably.
They've now blocked up this doorway. This was a doorway into a bedroom.
This is going to be split into 2 down there, and then this window will be moved. 1 window that side, 1 window that side, and there's 2 en-suites for the 2 bedrooms there. That bedroom there doesn't have an ensuite.
And nor does this one.
That bedroom there doesn't, but there's the master bathroom.
A huge master bathroom.
Now I kind of wish that we'd have gone into the loft. Now we're at this stage. I should have gone into the loft and put a bedroom in the loft, but again, got to be careful because the highest price house that's ever sold on this street, I think, is 550 or 570. So with everything we've done, we're still very, very, very healthy profit. And obviously with the market changing and things happening and what's going on, I don't want to just do things for the sake of it. But I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm in a great mood. And this guy here has done wonders, haven't you, for the last couple of weeks?
It's been okay.
He's done
We've
wonders.
got there. That's the main thing.
Yeah, we've worked
hard.
as a team. And this is the first time me and Phil. How long have we not been, like, apart from the film, the video we shot at my house the other day in my media room?
Too long?
2.5 weeks.
It's about 2.5.
Because it was the start of the week before you went.
Yeah.
Because they come over the day when Isabella was going into labour. They come over to film, didn't they? And then you went.
You guys ready to see Cruz? He's about to make his big screen appearance.
Craig was like, when are we going to meet him? I was like, he'll be on site with us every day. It'll be fine.
Yeah. The property prince is coming to take his title. Weekly gang, it's my first day at home with baby Cruz and my Isabella. As a family, we came home yesterday afternoon, and today is the first day we've got to spend together. It's about 6 o'clock, and Isabella has bought me a present as a little gift from her and Cruz. It's quite overwhelming actually, because this was bought about a week ago and it got delivered. And it was for a milestone that we've hit. We hit a number, which is something that we've been aiming for the last 8-9 years. And obviously with what happened with Cruz being in hospital and we're having to stay there, we haven't, talked about certain things, but we hit a milestone in our journey. And she bought me this, and I haven't seen it yet. So, is that a card as well? Is that from you, Isabella, or is that? Ah, okay. So here we are, guys. Isabella. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow. I always say wow, don't I? Guys, what do you think of that one? That is really nice. Thank you, darling. That is very, very sentimental. Because like I said, the target we hit and the fact that Cruz is here now. Yeah, I'm happy. So, weekly gang. We're here in my new media room at home. I already done a video this week, released it, and I'm happy because now the Property Circle members can get a lot more of me, basically, which is good. I touched up earlier on in the week where I had a little bit of a rant and I was going on certain things. Well, I'm going to just put it out there and let you know exactly what's going on. I don't go to certain podcasts and certain networking events because they have an agenda. And their agenda is usually based on your popularity or your race, what colour you are, or what they can gain from you. Obviously, everybody wants to gain something or get something. And these types of people I keep away from. The in crowd is not usually the money crowd. You've probably heard that a few times, and I say it all the time, put it on my social media. There's a lot of people on social media who are saying they're doing things, and I categorically know they're not. There's people on social media who say they have things, and I categorically know they don't. So, I am starting to keep away from these people now because I don't want to be associated with anybody. I don't want to be able for someone to say, well, that's your friend, and I've lost some money, or something wasn't right, or something wasn't wrong. And social media's got people's heads completely fucked up, twisted. They're gone. People are gone. People will rather have likes and views than money. Can you believe that, guys? Who in the right mind would take 1,000 likes over 10 grand in the bank? Well, I know a lot of people, and I know so many people who are living this world on social media. And it's really bad because when I say they live in this world, other people are either investing or paying them for something, and it's not nice. But it's not my fight. My fight is to make sure that my family are good, my team are amazing, and my members of my network and my JV partners and my investors are absolutely 100% okay, and we keep doing what we're doing. It's been an emotional 2 weeks, like I said, but it's also been a 2 weeks where I've been able to sit back, reflect and grow, and I've got big plans. You know me, dream big and always being nice and being kind, and I've got massive things coming up. I've got plans, and the plans have changed from what I actually wanted or what I thought I wanted before to what I actually want now. So guys, stick around, because this journey is about to get seriously interesting, because the property prince is here. Cruz is here. And guys, you're going to get to see this kid grow up in this world with me and Isabella, and he's got some stuff that this kid's going to do over the next 10, 15 years that I think is going to change the world. He's here for a reason. There's a reason that Cruz is here. And I genuinely believe it's here because he's going to change the world. I don't know how, I don't know what, but whatever I dreamed of achieving when I was younger, well, his dreams are going to be 1 billion times bigger than mine. And me and Isabella are actually going to give him a platform to live out his dreams. And I'm excited. So say hello to baby Cruz. Here he is, guys. The property prince, Cruz 11 Hamilton, home safe and sound, 110% healthy. This is what it's all about. I am so happy. And yeah, I thought I'd introduce him to you guys because he's going to be on the weekly a hell of a lot. And you're quite lucky that he's asleep because he's a little performer. And I'm excited for you guys to actually see him. And he's about to perform right now. Look, here we go. So on that note, I will see you guys on Monday because I think little man is hungry.